What is up, Watch fam? Happy Thursday, and welcome to this week's episode of Off Topic. I am Christian from Theo&Harris, and today we're going to be talking about 3 value-packed alternatives to menswear and lifestyle necessities. So let's get into it. Before we jump in, I'd like to make something very important clear. There are 3 products and companies that I am about to introduce you to and say some pretty positive things about. But I want to be very clear about something. None of the companies featured in today's video have paid or incentivized us for what we're about to say. We included these companies because we enjoy their products and use them regularly. It's that simple. So now, let's get in. Let's start with the Oxford shirt. If you follow our videos at Theo&Harris or know me personally, you know that I am almost always wearing an Oxford shirt. The Oxford is a classic menswear staple that will never fail to give you a timeless and ever-relevant look. They flatter most body types and ride the line between casual and business perfectly. My favorite Oxford shirt in the world is Brooks Brothers non-iron Oxford sports shirt in a Regent fit. However, with a retail tag of $92 and with my budget, I can't comfortably designate this Supima cotton Oxford as an everyday reliable wearer. I would just be far too nervous. And I've tried a ton of different Oxfords from a ton of different brands. We have J. Crew in that $50 to $70 range. We have Kamakura, a shirt that I have really enjoyed, but at the same price as Brooks Brothers doesn't really do it for me, and certainly, again, doesn't solve our problem of finding the perfect everyday wearer. So believe it or not, my favorite everyday Oxford is from Uniqlo. The retail tag is $29.90, and it's not really uncommon to find them on sale. And the value is absolutely tremendous. Well, what do I mean by that? The cotton, although certainly not as supple as my Oxfords from Brooks Brothers, has a classic mid-weight hand. Not necessarily light, but it's breathable. Definitely an all-year-round shirt. And the collars aren't nearly as nice. They don't have that body and fullness and structure like the shirts from Brooks Brothers, but I'm glad that they're not trying to. Uniqlo has aimed here for a more casual look, and they've totally succeeded. Even the length is perfect for everyday wear. Unlike Brooks Brothers, actually, which is certainly a longer, more formal shirt, one you can't leave out. I hate how limited their color options are, but picking up a few whites and blues for me was a great decision. There definitely are better Oxfords out there, and I own some. But these are always my default with a pair of chinos and loafers for a long day. Now let's move on to our second menswear value prop. Sticking within that American trad style, the Gucci Horsebit loafer comes to mind, a shoe that I am without a doubt a fanatic of. But with a retail tag that has way cracked $600, almost approaching $700, an entire market of competing Horsebit loafers has been created. And although I have definitely been reluctant in the past to get on board with another brand, a non-Gucci Horsebit loafer, because the Horsebit loafer is so intrinsically Gucci, I gotta keep an open mind. And that's where these, the Milbanks by J. Butler, enter the conversation. While fundamental design elements of the Gucci loafer, like the Horsebit detail and the thin, almost invisible sole, are brought over into the Milbank, their designer, Justin Jeffers, has separated them with their alternative material, like this pair in olive suede, and their shorter vamp, which gives them a totally different profile and wearing experience, and their price point, just below $200, puts them in competition with a brand like Cole Haan. And while I might enjoy some of their new drivers, their Horsebit, to me, just is not anywhere near as inventive as it needs to be to avoid being a knockoff. Okay, I have one more company, one more value prop for you guys to take a look at. This one is in the cigar space. Now, I'm not an aficionado by any means. I'm not even a 4-season smoker. But between May and October, there are few things I enjoy more than grabbing a cigar, heading outside in a backyard or a rooftop with some friends and having a couple of drinks and a really good cigar. But naturally, because I'm a hobbyist, because cigars aren't my main thing, I'm a newbie. I am always confused, always, looking for direction and asking questions, and really often find myself sticking to what I do know, which is very limited. So when I got an email from a T&H watch geek, John Huber, the founder of a company called Crowned Heads, I viewed it as an opportunity to ask questions, you know, to learn about cigars, to taste new things, to not just leave my comfort zone, but leave it with direction. And that's what I did. I was slapped in the face with an opportunity to learn, you know, to begin to navigate the minefield. So today I've got Crown Head's 4 Kicks limited edition from 2018. It retails right below $11 for the stick, and it's awesome. It starts off strong with a brown liquor taste, maybe bourbon or rye. But as I got into it, I began to find a level of sweetness that really surprised me. But then after that, I got this earthiness, like dirt or really like dark chocolate. But really, it balanced out the entire cigar. The hour, give or take, it took me to smoke it was a lot of fun. I had to focus to catch as much as I could because of how complex the 4 Kicks is. And the best part is, I know that next time I have one, I'll get even more out of it. I'll understand the cigar even more, and I'll get more enjoyment out of it. But for a first round, this was awesome. Watches are my priority. There's no doubt. And because I do have a budget, I can't spend top dollar on every other luxury consistently because my disposable income got Rolex and Cartier and Omega written all over it. So it's imperative that I find value like I've done here today. So I'll keep looking for awesome stuff. And when I find it, whether that be in shoes or food or drinks or cigars or shirts or anything, I promise you guys will be the first to know. That's it. Thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you all tomorrow on Liquor Run.